else do you say it other than, Jimmy F and Butler? But this is what he wanted. This is what we wanted. It's really hard to analyze or describe Jimmy until you actually feel him between the four lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, and we needed it.
Well. Unbelievable. Who would have thought yet again that the Miami Heat would survive this?
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Not me, dude. I thought it was done. Dunzo. With, how LeBron James was playing. I was like, man, this is looking dunzo. KZ Poop coming up in the clutch right now. But the Heat grinded it out and took it. Unbelievable. Jimmy Butler's playing insane right now. Like, you ain't expecting Jimmy to be playing this kind of, high level compared to what he was in the previous seasons. But, he's going up toe for toe with LeBron. He ain't playing. He ain't sitting at all. Dude, Tibbs would be proud of him. Tibbs will be proud. Like, dude, playing the whole game, we had to sit down for a couple seconds. Spoelstra had to call time just to give him some air. Unbelievable. Right? And right now it's more of it's just, how Tupac said, man, how do you want it?
How do you want it? Come on! How do you feel? Coming up as a nigga in a casket, living in a fast lane.
How bad do you want it right now? Jimmy Butler wants it a lot, right? Unbelievable, man. Last second shot. It was down to LeBron James holding the ball. He drove it in. Fucking triple teamed his ass. And he passed it out to the open wide Danny Green, right? Danny Green cannot green. Unbelievable. This dude, when I heard he was shooting 23% from the 3-point line, I was like, what?
What?
Is that right? 23%, right? And he hit some couple shots, and I was like, what the? And then, the shot that should have ended it did not. And then it came to Markieff Morris, right? And he was just holding it. I was like, what's this guy doing? Right? And then he tries to do this half-ass lob attempt from Anthony Davis. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you do that? Anthony Davis' ankle's busted right now. You think this dude can jump? Yeah, he had that, that rebound against the Heat during that, when the lead exchange was happening. And I was like, whoa, you got that rebound because you were super tall, right? It was a terrible box out and everything. And this dude has a busted ankle. He can barely run right now. I'm just looking at why is Anthony Davis still in? This dude can barely walk. Dude, you're not trying to attack Anthony Davis on the pick and roll or the switches. So I'm just wondering what are the Heat doing? What are the Lakers doing, right? But, Jimmy, Jimmy Jesus, Jimmy Buckets. You can call him whatever you want. Jimmy franchise Jimmy. Dude, he is willing this team to, survive and survive again, right? You're expecting, Duncan Robinson. Where did he go, right? This dude shot 45% from the 3-point line all season. Where is this guy? He has not played well in the finals whatsoever. And then here's the game where he plays exceptionally well. 7 for 13 for threes. Excellent shooting, right? This is what they need. And he gave him the boost. Miami survives another day, right? And today is the day where we find out, can the Lakers close out, right? I'm thinking they should be able to close it out, right? But how's Anthony Davis looking right now, right? Because this dude, fucking Mr. Glass, right? Mr. Glass is hurt almost every game, it seems like. Every time Anthony Davis gets hurt, he'll like complain, like he'll like scream for like a couple minutes, right? You go to commercial break. Fast forward commercial break into the game, Anthony Davis catching lob passes. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, was it really that bad, or did you just want to catch your breath or something, right? So right now it's aggravated his contusion on his leg. Not sure if that contusion is related to Achilles. His Achilles because if I remember correctly, the Sixers had that contusion issue with Horford, right? It was a contusion, but it turned out to be Achilles. Same thing for Kevin Durant, right? It was a lower leg injury / contusion, some shit like that, right? Where they're trying to downplay as much. I'm not sure if it's the same case for Anthony Davis, right? His Achilles busted right now. Like, I'm not sure if it's, in his best interest to play. But, I guess he wants to play. It's the finals right now. And you can't really fault him for that. But at the same time, like, dude, like, this dude could barely run. Like, I'm just looking at him wincing and limping, right? I mean, this dude can barely go to the half court. He's the last one over. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, dude, like, this guy looks done, dude. Like, he is he is no help whatsoever right now, because any second, like, any bad placement of legs right now look pretty bad. So we don't know how well Anthony Davis is good to go for Game 6. And don't get me started on that. That elbow hit, on Crowder. I'm thinking, like, whoa. Like, what is that? Right? So, it is what it is right now, but unbelievable, man. The Heat. I mean, what can you say about the Heat? I mean, dude, time and time again, underestimating the Heat, and then they pull one right out of their asses, right? I mean, dude, that's all heart from Jimmy Butler, man. I mean, a lot of these, NBA nowadays is like lack of passion, lack of grit and heart, and the reason why is because, the NBA wants to be a family-friendly game and whatnot, man. And, you can't really yell, you can't really do and one stuff anymore, you can't even taunt people. Why is that, right? You get an automatic technical. Because, the refs want to, give you technicals for showing any kind of emotions, man. I mean, dude, we try to watch NBA, to get excited, right? We ain't trying to see the refs, ref ball everything, like, hey, calm down. We don't need no emotion. No, we trying to see all that. Jimmy Butler is, there needs to be more Jimmy Butlers in the NBA league, bro. There needs to be more. I mean, dude, lack of passion, lack of heart. It's just, who wants to watch emotionless basketball, bro? It's like just to be high screen pick and roll, pass to the corner for 3, great. Like, oh, great shot, man. You don't want to see like any more like slashing plays, or like and one plays and stuff. Of them showing like showing emotion. Dude, we trying to see people get dunked on, man. Like, this is what the NBA has been lacking nowadays, right? Like some what's it called? Some players that wear their heart on their sleeves, right? That's what we're talking about. And Jimmy is what's great for the NBA. But, dude, if the Heat pull one out again today, all hell would break loose. I mean, you wouldn't understand what would go on in the Laker locker room right now. Like, dude, if it goes 3-3, right? There'd be so much chaos going on in Game 7, bro. So much pressure on the Lakers. Like, dude, they're gonna think, like, everyone's gonna be thinking, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, it was Lakers in 4. It was Lakers in 5. It was Lakers in 6, right? Right now. It about to be in 7 right now. I mean, they keep on changing it up. Like, you know, everyone's gonna be in their heads. Like, it's gonna be like, oh, man, I'm not trying to blow this 3-1 lead. I mean, the Heat have all the momentum in the world. All momentum. If they win today, dude, it is gonna be, straight, momentum all the way up for them to, take it. Take that Louis Vuitton, trophy away from the Lakers, right? The collapse would be tremendous, bro. Tremendous, right? I mean, this will be epic. This will be probably the most epic collapse in NBA history, right? I mean, you want to compare that to the Golden State Warriors? Well, Golden State Warriors did collapse, like, greatly, right? But, Bogan and, Draymond Green, doing his issues and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of leeway where a lot of, bad had to go wrong for the Cavs to win, right? But this one right here, the Lakers, the collapse, it might be even greater than that. Where, it's like, dude, like, you have, certain players playing super, super hot in the bubble right now. I mean, isn't Ronald shooting like 40% from 3? That's unheard of. Like, dude, no way is Rondo shooting like 40% like in the regular, stadium filled with fans, right? He's shooting like in the bubble because, no one's watching. It's just basically a pickup game right now, right? That's what the feel is. But at the same time, that can be said for the the Heat team as well. Like they're shooting a lot. It's the pickup game atmosphere. But man, like, I would be genuinely surprised if the Heat pull it off. Like, I just don't think like, can you really play Jimmy Butler 48 minutes again to pull it out your ass, right? Like, because Lakers shooting, like, Casey Poop is due for a bad game, right? I mean, he had a bad game like earlier, but I think game 2 he had a bad game, if I remember correct. He had a bad game earlier, but he's due for another bad game, right? If this dude's scoring like 15 points, give me 50 points, 5 threes and whatnot. I mean, he's the hottest shooter right now, right? He's due for a bad game, right? Kyle Kuzma, he is trash juice right now. I don't understand how certain players like him are like doing what he does. I mean, this dude does not play, defense as well. He cannot shoot at all. I mean, he is trash from 3 right now. They are really switching him and attacking him like each time, right? Each time, like, dude, I can't believe, some Laker fans think this dude might be an all-star, one day, if traded to the right team, right? Get out of here. I remember the days when, people thought Kyle Kuzma was better than Brandon Ingram. I remember the days when Kyle Kuzma was thought to be better than fucking Jason Tatum. I'm like, dude, y'all are freaking delusional, man. Insane. Right. So, I mean, look. Can he survive? If they survive, it is interesting right now. Interesting to see, bro. I mean, the NBA needs it, man. The NBA needs it. They need it, man. With all the NBA ratings going down, absolutely. But, the battle between Jimmy and LeBron right now is looking great. Looking great. But, I'm thinking the Lakers pull it out. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tonight. We'll see. But, if they lose, bro, absolute chaos, bro. Absolute chaos, right? So much chaos, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna riot in Staples Center. So, we'll see what happens.